Now entering the plant. Alright, hello everyone, my name is SoulKing, and welcome back to my playthrough of Jaguar Doom. Currently we are going through level 2, and this is part 2. The first thing you want to do is take out those zombies and those barrels, but not too close, as the barrels will fuck you up. Now you'll want to open that beige door right there and hit that switch, and that'll unlock a nice area for us to traverse through, which I will get to in a moment. But speaking of secrets, I will say I will be collecting every secret throughout all the levels I do, except for one secret, I won't have 100% because there's actually a glitch that prevents me from obtaining that secret, and the secret is in level 10. It's only available via a glitch, but I'll still count it basically as 100 because I have no access to it. We'll get to that when we get to that, though. Go up into this lift and you'll get a shotgun if you lost it in the previous level. Slim chances, but you never know. And there's our first door that requires a key. So we'll want to go all the way parallel to that door to enter this little area here. And sneak up on these enemies. This time I took the other door, the door to the right rather than the one to the left. Not too sure why, but felt like doing something different. And, you want to take that guy out too. That's the door I would normally take, and, that's great and all. And now this is where that switch unlocked to somewhere that's green. I know, I like Little Shop of Horrors. And the weapon that I just picked up is our first chain gun of the game. And the chain gun can come in pretty handy. It's, I don't know, it's just great for crowd control when there's just a whole bunch of enemies, until I get the plasma rifle, or the plasma caster. I don't really know what it's called. I'm not great when it comes to the terminology. Oh, and look at that. Yeah, so I forgot the key, which, rookie mistake, right? But, I have rectified it. I'm very quick like that to have that. I don't know, it's hard to even see that key, actually, but, what matters is we got it. So now we can traverse through the rest of the level. As we go on, there will be, keys in pretty much every level, and those keys will unlock a lot. And there's a red key, a blue key, and a gold key. So yeah, that switch that I just pressed in that little acid area unlocks this whole little maze area, and this one is filled with a whole lot of goodies. It's a little bit disorienting at first, but it's not too difficult. Go through this little path to the right to collect a medkit if you need it. Collect any skulls if you need, because skulls are pretty helpful. Collect that shotgun ammo, and I keep to the path of the left over here. And now we're in this dark little flickery area. One thing about this little maze area, I prefer it. I've played a little bit of the PC version of Doom, and one thing I will say, of the many things I like about the Jaguar release over the PC, is that this room you can actually see stuff, and I actually quite like the lighting effects. It's a different type of lighting effect on the Atari Jaguar version, whereas in the PC, it kind of goes and fades on and off, making it, in my opinion, very hard to see. You'll want to pass that light room over there for this area, because this is where we find our first chainsaw. And there you go, sneak up on an enemy. That's one of my favorite things about this version as well. Unlike a lot of the other console versions, the Jaguar version is, one thing that's notable about it is that the enemies actually have their front and back sprites, compared to versions like the 32X and the Super Nintendo even for that matter, where the enemies only have their front-facing sprites, and that's due to memory limitations, but that's one of the highlights about this version, that the enemies actually have their front and back facing sprites. And what this means is that if you can sneak up on the enemies and kill them that way, and that's pretty fun to do. You won't see it a lot in this playthrough, more than likely, but one thing I will say is that it is a lot easier to sneak up on enemies during the co-op version, or during the co-op mode in the Jaguar release. Probably with the others too, but I found that was my experience, as I have played the co-op mode via the JagLink, which I briefly talked about in my previous part. And I don't know, maybe in the future you guys let me know if you'd want to see that with my partner in crime, Fligma. But anywho, yeah, this is already the end of the level, and I hit the triple kill. I don't always get that triple kill, so I'm always happy when I do. collect any remaining loose ends, and there is level 2, my friends. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, part 3 will be coming pretty soon, where we enter the Toxin Refinery. I'm the Soul King, and thanks for watching.